USA.
We're going to learn to be top-notch hunters, learn how to bag our own meat, no matter what it takes.
So, honey, what did you bring for dinner? What are we having?
I didn't bring anything. Our hunger will provide the drive we need to become skilled hunters.
You are so full of
Kim and Emma are back at the tent. Probably grumbling about not having something to eat.
Grab a gun.
Something big moving. I think it was a good shot.
Okay, I'm going to take it, Em.
When everyone else is out there running around, we're going to be ready. My name is Frank, and I'm not crazy. I know the world's not ending tomorrow, but you know what? I'm not taking any chances. My family and I are going to learn to fend for ourselves. Just like our parents, our grandparents, and our great-grandparents did. For us, every day will be Independence Day, even if it kills us. The way I see things, we all rely way too much on someone else to take care of our most basic needs. We're like what Rome was a couple of thousand years ago. History doesn't lie. That society collapsed. It crumbled. But that's what this is all about. Radical self-reliance.
When he told me that, I looked at him and I said, this guy's out of control.
I don't care what they think. Hell, besides Adam, my own family doesn't agree with me.
So are we going to talk about...
I think there's a basis to what he's saying. I think he's gone overboard. And I'm afraid that if we don't follow through what he's saying, what if he's right?
My dad's crazy. He wants us to be able to live off the grid.
Some people would call him crazy. Some people would call him a little paranoid. But what my dad really is he's a forward thinker. He's a forward looker.
We are too reliant. We are too dependent. That's why this is Independence USA. The is going to hit the fan, and we need an exit strategy. When everyone else is out there running around trying to figure out how to survive, we're going to be ready. One of my concerns is to make sure we have enough protein-rich food to sustain us long after there are no grocery stores around.
He's concerned that there might be some sort of catastrophe, some sort of man-made catastrophe, some sort of natural catastrophe.
So we're going to learn to be top-notch hunters and learn how to bag our own meat no matter what it takes. And not only are we going to hunt with guns like we've all grown up doing, we're going to learn to hunt with bows and arrows as well.
I don't want to kill animals, period, and I certainly don't want to kill Bambi.
Not only do I want us to be ready to survive, I want us to be able to thrive. That's how we win. Being prepared when you go into that emergency situation is what keeps you calm. This is cool. We're doing stuff that people don't normally do, and we're spending some quality time together. It's a lot of fun. Me and Adam have bows and arrows, but I want to be able to make our own from scratch with materials I have just lying around. That way, if there are no stores available to us and I can't replace a broken bow or string, I can still put food on the table. And I really just want to see if we can make some arrowheads. Look at that.
It's perfect. My dad is definitely that guy that can do just about anything with anything. I joke about it. You give the guy a roll of duct tape and a wrench, a can of lubricant spray, he can do anything.
What we need to do is we need to get this point mounted right into the end of that shaft. And then we're going to put it in and we're going to bind it with some string. I just want to know that we can do it.
It ain't pretty, man, but it's definitely going to do the trick.
That is in there really tight. I can hardly move it at all. The next thing we want to do is make a bow. And it just so happens I have a leaf spring from an old truck that looks an awful lot like a longbow. Yep, the way I got it figured, man, is when the hits the fan, there's going to be dead cars all over the side of the road. Metal like this is going to be readily available to be scrounged to use for whatever purpose. I've got an idea that we're going to take this basic shape and we're going to make it into a bow.
Okay.
Back up your torch, just there you go.
I like that piece right there. That's about a good length.
Once it gets good and hot, keep it going, keep it going.
I'm gonna go kind of split the difference.
You can just leave a leg. I don't know if it's going to work or not, man, but there it is.
Draw back. Well, you got some draw.
I got some, and I can pull a little harder. Let's try it.
All right. Cool. Good luck, man. I'm having a hard time believing this.
Well, I can tell you what. In real life, it ain't going to be standing still like that.
Nah. You think you can hit from here? That's pretty damn close.
I think we'll give it a try right from here.
Let's do it, man. Good luck.
Brother, you better be in fear for your life because you're about to meet your maker.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Wouldn't that go, about 12 feet?
If that. It's a good shot, though. You're in line with him.
Go get it. I got to try again.
He doesn't always succeed, but he always has some level of success.
Maybe I'll be able to pull it back a little bit more this way.
If we have a problem, my dad will figure out a way to solve it.
Adam, I think we got to rethink our hold design.
You think? You think? I think this might just be squashed. I don't know if that's going to work at all. It's too much, man.
It's way too much.
So, honey, what did you bring for dinner? What are we having?
I didn't bring anything, man. I told you.
Our hunger will provide the drive we need to become skilled hunters.
You are so full of shit.
I'm often asked the question, is investing in gold right for me? In fact, many people think that owning gold is only for the wealthy. But you can own gold with a minimal investment. It's easy to own gold. At Goldline, our clients invest in physical gold, not gold stocks or gold funds. Call Goldline and talk with an account executive who can answer your questions and discuss the available gold products, like our popular European coins or Proof American coins. Your gold is then shipped directly to you, or we will arrange storage for you. Goldline has been helping investors acquire precious metals since 1960, and we work with new clients every day who have decided that it's time to invest in gold. Isn't it time that you consider gold? I invite you to join the thousands of hardworking, satisfied clients who've chosen Goldline to help diversify by investing in gold. Call Goldline now and receive a free investor's kit and the American Advisor newsletter. Our account executives are here 6 days a week to serve you. Give us a call today.
Food independence, emergency preparedness, self-reliance. MyPatriotSupply.com. Get our survival seed vault and feed your family from your own garden for just $37.95. Our non-hybrid heirloom seeds are genuinely American, just like you. Your survival needs and survival seeds are at MyPatriotSupply.com. MyPatriotSupply.com. Self-reliance. MyPatriotSupply.com.
Tatler Reusable Canning Lids. Family owned since 1976. That's right, Tatler Reusable Canning Lids. Yes, reusable with a lifetime guarantee. Made in America, BPA free. Tatler Reusable Canning Lids. Because those who can, do. Get rid of the disposable lid. Go to reusablecanninglids.com. Tatler Reusable Canning Lids.
There you go.
After we failed to make a decent bow on our first try out of scrap metal, I went to plan B. At least all you need to do is attach 3 or 4 saplings together using duct tape and string. It's called a bundle bow. And then you have the combined spring of all those different pieces of wood. Did you know that back during the Middle Ages, that when the French would capture a British archer, they'd cut off this finger.
Oh, yeah?
They'd cut off the middle finger so that he wouldn't be able to pull back his bow. And then when their replacement would come in, they'd stand up on the wall and show the French that they still had their middle finger. They still had their trigger finger. So that's where it comes from, to be flipping somebody off. It's like, I still have my trigger finger.
A challenge.
Threat, a challenge.
I can still shoot you.
So it has a bit of a different meaning today, but in a sense it still is a challenge. All right, so we got the first part of that tied.
It took us only 20 minutes to get our bundle bow put together, and we wanted to test it with our own homemade arrow.
I like the way you're holding it. You got a little twist to it. She just doesn't have enough pull. Nice! If that hit a squirrel, the squirrel would have been tumbling down out of that tree. We got some food on the table.
That's not half bad, man. I'm impressed. Already, we beat our leaf spring, blew it out of the water.
The bundle bow worked, but it still lacked the velocity to kill a deer. So I thought of another idea, fiberglass rods. I have a few in my garage. We're going to take 3 of these of different lengths. We're going to put them together, maybe 4. Let's see how it goes. We're going to wrap it entirely in case it does fracture. I guarantee you we're going to be really successful with this one.
Awesome.
We have the vise there. We can use it if we have to.
Give me a second.
Well, there it be, man.
Wow, you can barely pull that one back. That's awesome, man.
This is going to work.
Yeah.
Now that would kill a deer. It went all the way through.
Yep. That's beautiful.
One of my favorite places in the whole world, man. That's for sure. With our hunting trip being tomorrow, we came over to Mike's bait shop for some target practice. I tested the fiberglass bow in my backyard, and frankly, I'm not happy with it yet. Man, I'm shooting high. So I brought my 30-year-old recurve over here to be restrung. I need a new line. Is it a line? String?
New string.
New string?
Yeah.
You think you got something like that for me?
You should.
All I can tell you is that in this area, anybody needs anything that has to do with bow hunting, Mike is who they want to come and talk to. I'd really love your input on some shooting practice. I mean, all the experience that you have bow hunting, any input that you can have on the way we're shooting would certainly be a benefit to us.
Excellent. Let's go back to range, have some fun.
All righty.
The art of archery is not shooting a bow. The art of archery hunting is getting within 20 yards of an animal and he doesn't have a clue you're there.
My compound bow is a lot more powerful and accurate than my dad's recurve bow. It truly is a lethal weapon. Hopefully I'll be able to get a deer with it tomorrow.
I'm all over the place. You're getting there.
Practice.
Practice, practice, practice.
Look at how tight every one of Mike's arrows is on the target.
Not all
It's
of them.
ridiculous.
Shooting a bow is repetition, just doing the same thing every time. That's what makes a good shot.
No, we're getting there. Hey, look who's here.
I thought I'd find you guys here.
Yeah, right?
Kim, you've met Mike. You met Mike, haven't you?
Hey, how you doing? I just came into the store to see where the guys were, and they had just finished up shooting. So Frank kind of coerced me into picking up a bow. Okay.
Can you see these pins up here?
Pins.
Okay, there's a yellow, red, and green one.
Yep,
Put the green one right on that bobber.
The green one on the bobber.
Yep, and then reach your finger right up over top the trigger and just pull the trigger.
Holy moly! Well done!
I have not had a bow in my hand, probably conservatively since I was a senior in high school, which was 30 plus years ago. How'd you do?
Not as good as that. I need some more practice. Where's my bow? Further. I think just right over here. Ready or not, the next day the entire family headed to the campsite.
Try it off, but this will make a good ground for our keeper.
Well, that was pretty quick and easy.
Where are we supposed to go potty?
I'd say right over there behind those pine trees. That looks like a really good space to go potty, as you put it.
This thing smells.
That smells like a tent.
I'll tell you what, it would be nice and cozy if we all 4 slept right in here.
Oh, look, it's a sleeping bag from our honeymoon.
It is.
Adam, maybe we should pitch our own tent.
I don't think we have to worry about that. Awesome. Who's going to get a fire started, man?
We didn't bring any pillows.
We don't need no stinking pillows.
I can tell you this is the last time I'm ever taking these guys hunting already.
I don't think I'm worried about it too much. I think I'm just going to sit right here.
So, honey, what did you bring for dinner? What are we having?
I didn't bring anything, man. I told you, we're going to eat what we hunt.
So, wait a minute. When you told me at home that you would take care of dinner, this is what you meant?
Yeah. Our hunger will provide the drive we need to become skilled hunters.
You are so full of shit.
You know, this area that we're camping on was an Indian burial ground. From what I understand, there was a huge massacre right here.
You would take us to this spot.
Frank, go get a gun.
What good's a gun gonna do against a ghost, man? It ain't gonna do nothing.
These are the ghosts of Sullivan's March. All throughout this area, the Indians massacred 23 women and children. From what I understand, it was a brutal massacre. They skinned them, they just brutally massacred them. And then Washington got the army together and got all the troops together, came and wiped out dozens of Indian villages. It went on for weeks. Unbelievable. And all those spirits still roam these hills and valleys.
Why didn't you tell us this before we came up here?
Because this is the best time to tell a ghost story, around a campfire at night when people are already scared of the bears.
You idiot!
Boy, it's a beautiful, still morning. Hardly any breeze at all, though. We even have a comfortable seat. It's not that bad. You go where you're at. Perfect. Listen to the squirrels chattering. And listen to the whole environment around you. You can tell when something's moving through the forest by the noises the other animals are making. Adam and I got out here at first light. Kim and Emma are back at the tent, probably grumbling about not having something to eat. I surely hope something comes by and we can bring them back some meat. I tell you, the way the light is shining on the top of that hill over there, anything moves over there, I'm going to see it as soon as it comes over the edge. I see something big moving. It's behind these big trees, about 100 yards out. She's coming down. Here she comes. Turn. Come on down here. Come on down here, honey. Good sized doe. If she comes in really fast, do the best you can. I'll follow up with a shot. Oh, I think it was a good shot. Sweet.
Grab a gun.
What are we going to kill?
Anything.
There it is. Do you see it?
Okay, I'm going to take it in.
It's now possible to have emergency backup electricity when you lose your power. Introducing solar generators from Solutions from Science. These emergency backup systems provide life-saving electrical power when you need it most. Unlike gas generators, a solar generator runs quietly, emits no fumes, and produces electricity from the sun. It's like running an electric power plant in your own home. Ice storms, brownouts, blackouts, you'll never have to suffer through painful power outages again. Visit mysolarbackup.com today for more information. That's mysolarbackup.com, mysolarbackup.com.
Bringing a firearm into your home is one of the most important decisions you can make. If you are considering gun ownership, CheaperThanDirt.com is here to help you make a responsible and informed choice. We understand it is a personal decision how you choose to protect your family. We offer thousands of choices of firearms, ammunition, and accessories to suit your individual needs. Be responsible, be proactive, and exercise your Second Amendment right. Find us online at CheaperThanDirt.com. That's CheaperThanDirt.com.
We live in a different time now where we've just experienced a president where you have to look at the people that he surrounds himself with. You have to look at warning signs and not dismiss it. And it's not just Ron Paul people. I hear this from, you can't even imagine how I hear this from the people that support Newt Gingrich. Oh, well, he didn't mean Woodrow Wilson. Yes, he did. He's a progressive, a giant government progressive. Run for your lives. We cannot be people that dismiss warning signs, especially when they're disturbing warning signs. Will you agree with that?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
This is the best Ron Paul caller in history.
If more Ron Paul callers were like this guy, Ron Paul would do better.
I think it was a good shot. After Adam shot the deer, it took off into the woods.
Oh, I got her, man.
Yeah, you got her good, man.
Look at all the blood on that arrow.
She stopped for that split second. You took that shot. That went clean on through. And then what'd she do? She went right on down that way, didn't she?
She went that way. There's a lot of blood on this arrow, so we'll try and pick up a blood trail. It should start fairly small, and then when we really see it start getting heavy, well, I think we're going to find her right around there, man.
Right down that way. All
right, let's go.
I really hope that they get something because I am starving.
I know, we didn't eat last night. Hopefully they're out there getting a deer or at least a squirrel or something.
Being that we hadn't eaten any dinner and we hadn't eaten breakfast, we were getting really hungry. So we decided to take matters into our own hands. Grab a gun.
What are we going to kill?
Anything.
I think there's a few drops of blood on this leaf here, though, Adam.
It looked like there was some more right up here, too.
It's so hard to be quiet with all these crunchy leaves.
Do you see anything?
No.
Have you heard anything?
I'm hearing myself walking.
Your footsteps, great.
There she is right down there laying there, man.
Yep, there she is. Oh, you dropped her, Adam. Oh, yeah, that arrow really tore her up.
Hey, girl. Now, this would be the exit. I shot her from the other side.
Yep.
So this is the exit when we're coming out.
You're missing that arrow.
Yep. Well, it went right through her.
Yep, yep.
Did you hear that?
What do you think it was?
Hold on, let's walk around this way. There it is. Do you see it? Right up there through the clearing?
Yes.
You see it?
There's her heart right there, huh?
Yeah, he must have got her more in the lung.
Yeah, it was a little higher. We'll keep the heart and the liver and stuff that we can use. Obviously, we won't keep her stomach or any of that, because that's no good.
All right. Now all we got to do is drag her out.
There it is. I got it in my sight.
Okay, I'm going to take it, Em. I got him.
Yeah, you did.
Every time we sit down and eat any of this meat, you'll not only remember the hunt, but you'll remember you have a close connection to the animal that the meat came from. And you burn up all this energy bringing this meat back. That's what's wrong. People just go to the store, they pull a chunk of meat out of the refrigerator, throw it on a barbecue, sit on their fat asses and eat it.
There's a disconnect there.
A total disconnect.
A lack of respect for the animal.
Oh, Emma, this has to be like a 50-pound turkey.
50 pounds, you think?
What do you think?
I'm not going to hold him.
Oh, my gosh, it's so heavy. Here, come feel him.
No, I believe you.
You guys in there? They ain't in there, man. Hey, Cam.
You!
Emma!
Probably snuck in the woods to take a pee or something. Maybe we could eat that heart.
We are definitely going to eat this heart. We're going to fry it right over that fire.
Here we go. Look at it. It's perfect meat.
It's really, really, really good. But this tastes like a piece of filet mignon, and I'm not kidding you.
Yeah. Look what you got! I'll carry that for you.
Holy smokes!
Jeez Louise.
Gosh, that is amazing.
That is a good-looking bird. Who bagged it?
Me.
Mom,
Oh,
babe.
yeah? Well done. Holy
Look
at this.
He's a family man, and he wants the best for his family. That's what drives this whole thing for Frank.
Come on, you guys hungry?
We're starving.
Well, I've already got some cooking on the fire.
You do?
Man, what a day. What a day.
Look at that.
What is that?
This is a heart.
From the deer?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? We have to cook the turkey right now. I'm starving.
Now, we could do that. It'd take 3 or 4 hours.
Forget it. You can buy me a burger on the way home.
You got a deal. Who wants another piece of deer heart?
My husband, Frank, I think, is a Renaissance man. He is basically self-taught. He's crotchety, he's grumpy, he's a pessimist, but he probably is the most honest and trustworthy person that anybody could ever know.
We are at the beginning of this entire exercise that we're doing to prepare ourselves for what I feel is inevitable. We have accomplished so much in a short amount of time. We learned how to bow hunt. We made our own bows and arrows. We brought that knowledge we gained out here into the woods. We were extremely successful. In less than 24 hours, bagged 2 great game animals. We're not just surviving, we're thriving.
It's not bad.